Welcome to Dice Nerds and Nagas, coming at you from beautiful Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Place where the small town charm and big city traffic.
That is.
It's getting worse and worse, like, all the time. Like, I know people like to complain about traffic, but, like, it takes like a fucking hour to get across town sometimes.
It's a small town.
And it's not a big town, yeah.
It's like 4 miles.
It's just a tightly packed town.
It is, for sure.
So, where we left off last time, our heroes had elected to help Malakath and the goddess Mystra destroy Balin's body and help recreate her in a new form so that she can try to lead the other gods to ultimate victory over the All-Father and the Void Naga. They've got one last task, though, to complete before these forces are met and the cycle is decided. And that goes all the way back to the moon goddess, Selûne, and the true artifact that carries her power, that she has sort of hidden away and kept a secret for this long. But now the heroes must retrieve Selûne's true soul. They must retrieve her spear in the ruins of her ancient palace. So they find themselves back to where a great deal of this story began, in the swampy Driftwood, home of the Ancient Saurian Towers, Smalltown, and, of course, their destination, Selûne's hidden temple that was once just a legend and they found out is a true fact. They are met by Cyrena, one of Mystra's 7 daughters, who has twin griffins, basically, to help fly to the hidden temple. She doesn't really know the exact location. Even Mystra herself isn't sure of the exact location.
I can point it out for them.
Yes.
Do we have time to rest before we go?
We are pushed.
We can rest on the back of griffins, yeah?
Can we
Yeah,
rest
you'll-
on Captain?
It might not be the most restful sleep you'll ever get, but
I only need to meditate for 4 hours.
How long is the trip?
you see you're kind of thinking impatiently to yourself, like, okay, maybe 2-hour flight to get to the temple, from what you've told me, what you've pointed out on this map.
Took us 3 days in the castle.
3 days in the castle from the
Yeah.
towers
Yeah.
to...
Yeah.
Okay, so they're slightly faster, so
Okay.
it's going to be a 2-day journey
Okay, yeah.
with camping at night.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We don't have time. We'll sleep tonight.
Okay.
Cool. What are we doing here, though? What's this place? I don't understand the significance of these towers.
This is a pre-cycle place,
Yeah.
and one of the towers was... the body of Horatius Rex is actually buried underneath one of these towers, and one of the other towers held the soul of Kun La.
Before someone released it.
Yeah.
But Sarah says, yes, this is just convenient location. We already knew about it, so we thought we could meet here and make our way further into this frozen wasteland. It's so goddamn cold right now.
I'm so happy I have this ring.
I wonder if the Lich King is still
Oh, I don't know.
frozen.
It's probably hibernating.
Okay, let's go.
I did contact a local guide, though, that's still operating in their area.
Russ?
Is his name Russ?
Yeah. His name
Oh,
was
no
Russ.
shit.
You know him already?
Yeah, we know him.
No.
Acki knows him real well.
Acki knows him on a biblical level almost,
Yeah.
I think.
Intimately.
Biblical level? Well, either way, yes, he'll meet us halfway across and help guide us through the swamp a little faster.
All right.
hopefully.
Okay, let's go.
Thought we were flying.
Hop on.
Yeah,
All right, we get on the griffins.
let's go.
Right, so, onto the griffins, you are flying high above the driftwood, and you're just hit on all sides by freezing cold wind and blasts of snow and sleet.
Oh no, I am hit. It just doesn't affect me.
Yeah, I mean, the weather still happens.
Yeah.
We have nice jumpers on.
In the distance, a looming huge figure is seen just on the edge of the horizon at all times, no matter how fast or far you're traveling. You can see this massive hulking figure making his way toward the mountains to the east.
That's a huge bitch.
This is basically just how you travel until you finally see a small orange campfire burning on the ground far below. Cyrena speaks some command to the griffins, and they drop down back to where you see an enormous alligator and a shirtless, heavily bearded, dirty man poking at the fire.
That's how I like my men.
I guess
Beardless.
maybe
Shirtless.
some similarities.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a giant alligator.
he waves, and as you approach, says, there's the damn fancy pants lady. Where's my money? I've been waiting out here all damn night, freezing my tits off here.
It's good to see you, Russ. How's Bernice keeping?
Oh my God, I don't believe my eyes.
Been mudding lately?
He walks right past both of you toward Acki.
Straight to Acki.
Oh, Shantae! I knew we would meet again.
Yeah.
And I must say, you are looking amazing. Powerful, even. Is that new armor you're wearing?
Am I wearing the new armor?
I thought you put it on.
Yeah,
I
but
took
put it
it back
back.
because he was being silly.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Armor.
Well, shit. He doesn't say that. Rewind. There are several sort of rough tarps and tents passed around to block the worst of the wind. He says, we'll probably be buried in for the night, but just dig your way out up and we'll continue on the next day. Old Bernice here can get you to where you're going real fast, I think y'all remember. Now, Fancy Pants Lady here, she got her own tent. I suppose you two strangers can share a tent if you like, and I know you two boys can shack up, and hey, what do you know?
I'll be fine.
Well,
So
I just think with this biting cold in
Snacks?
your sensitive,
No, they're just, he's just ringing.
soft skin, I wouldn't want it to chap too much.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Oh no, it's much too dangerous how you can... I have a warm tent big enough for both of us.
Yeah. I
mean, you're a
I can just
virgin.
give
You could just
in.
come and sleep with us.
actually I'm kind of resistant to cold. I'll be fine.
Well, you're lost now.
Cold doesn't bother me.
Oh, man after my own heart. A man that has it.
If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind staying with Martin for a bit tonight. You care to sleep with Feather?
I don't care.
All right.
And I guess old Russ will just sleep
But
by
it
his
was
lonesome
bright
tonight.
Billy
Yeah.
has bright red.
Yeah.
Starts mumbling to himself. Nothing coherent.
I got y'all some dinner packed away in the tents. I suggest that we all get some rest. It's going to be a hard day tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good.
Russ escapes back into his tent.
As you're walking to the tent,
Yeah.
I send you a message.
Yeah.
And I say, if he tries anything, just shout.
Okay. Like,
Like if he tries to kill you or something.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Is
wouldn't try
there
to
is
kill
there water
you.
nearby?
You
Yes.
like
It's frozen
Perdita
over, though.
is
There's a small
convinced
pond.
that you are
Okay.
completely evil.
Pop a hole in it.
Oh no.
I pull
Yeah,
it around the shape
100%.
order and form
Okay.
it
Perdita
into
is
a mini
convinced
igloo
you're 100%
house.
evil. The
Okay,
fact that
fair enough.
you're upset with her.
I know it wears
for the
off
whole
after an
Kunal
hour, but I
thing,
think
she
we're,
thinks
it's
that
not
you're
gonna
going
it's not
to try
gonna
and kill
unfreeze.
her in her sleep tonight.
Okay.
Better
Fair
thinks
enough.
she's going to try to kill him.
Yeah? Fucking hell.
Oh, just in a back of the brains.
No, totally. Perdita, I'm really convinced the only reason why you want to sleep in the same tent as her is so that you can kill her, so that Kunla can't get any more power.
No,
Exactly.
it's far more nice than any of that.
No, well, that's the thing. Like, Perdita does not know that.
Okay.
Right now, the way that,
Sure,
the way
yeah.
that she's seen you
All
behave,
good.
that's what she believes.
All
So,
good.
anyway.
Feather Marshal hears a message in his head when the house is ready with some beds and table, chairs.
Oh yes, his stately igloo.
Oh, he's made a
An
Ice
igloo
house.
with shaped water.
ice house.
Ice house.
Oh, cool.
Ice
Are
town.
you inviting the rest of us, or are you just like being like, hey?
It's a virgin only.
Oh.
ice house thing.
That is my biggest
Games.
regret.
My
is
mom always
not,
told
Okay.
is
me.
not getting feather laid over the course of this adventure.
Yeah. Perdita goes into the tent and I go to sleep.
Yeah, the biting cold is abated a small bit in the tent,
Alright.
and you can find a bowl of warm gator stew.
Yeah. I eat the gift.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So if we're in the tent, I'm gonna ask you, hey, you able to send? You sending today?
I am.
Do you remember back in when we were like underwater deep in like the caverns there, and I disappeared for a while? And you guys asked me where I went, and I said I thought I saw someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
There's a lot of stuff that happened under there.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about Zembri. She would be really helpful right now.
why? I mean, she's always helpful, but
Yeah, I mean, it's the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Like,
yeah, I suppose so. Well,
What's all shit talk?
the person that I thought I saw, I don't think we've
I
ever.
don't know that she's dead. I still wonder if someone killed us.
I don't think I've ever really mentioned this to anyone else in person before, but for years and years and years, I've been having the same sort of dream, and the dream it's why I came to Smalltown in the first place. But it's a dream of man, big tiefling man, and we sort of like in these dreams ended up forming a relationship. And sometimes he would tell me things like, he said, head south. So I headed towards Smalltown. I ended up meeting Zambri. And I'd asked Serena and Mystra and all these people if this is a real person. And something that never occurred to me, if this is a real person, I can show you what he looks like. Maybe you can see if he's a real person.
I mean, okay. I mean, you just
So
want
I
to say
would.
hi. When was the last time you talked to her?
I mean, it's almost every time that I dream, we're kind of like together.
Huh.
Except when they're the horrible dreams and the world.
Have you ever seen him like I don't want to say in real life, but in real life?
Well, I thought I saw him briefly down there in
Oh.
the belly of Kunlan. That's why I
Oh,
followed.
I got you.
Yeah, followed him.
Oh.
But,
Yeah, sure. Give me. Do you have like a picture, a drawing?
I do actually. I pull out my sketchbook and my drawings and stuff like that, and
It's so
Mixing up-
graphic.
you guys mixing up scrying with sending.
Now, sending, you can send a message anywhere.
To
Scrying,
someone
you
you're
can
familiar
see.
with.
Someone you're familiar with.
yeah.
Let me look.
I mean, I
Him
don't
telling
know.
you about somebody doesn't make you familiar with them. I don't think.
Maybe-
You-
I
you feel-
think-
if he tells you about someone, you can scry on them, but not send them a message. It has to be you could send a message to him if you're familiar with him. I don't think she can just randomly send a message to anybody you tell her about.
I don't know.
That's
the
how
way-
we've done it throughout the campaign, though.
The way I've seen it done before, it's like if it's a very good description,
Okay.
there's a chance that the spell will fail.
Okay.
His red
Like
hair.
scrying has actual DCs for doing it.
Yeah.
He's hella tall, red, black hair, big ass red horns. I mean, you can see what he looks like there. He's got kind of like the cool sort of demon feet thing going on. The legs.
Paws.
Yeah.
Cloven hooves.
So, DM wise,
yeah.
if he describes him to me well enough and shows me a picture, can I at least attempt it?
Don't you have?
Yeah,
Sure. We have.
I'm not
Sending
saying it won't
stars, but
necessarily
that's-
go through, but
So it has to be a message
Solid
of
image.
25 words
Yeah,
or
yeah.
less.
You wanna like
level?
Smaller than a tweet.
tell me
What
what
level
you
monkey?
smaller by far. Than
Two.
Don't you get the magic?
No, there's no. Level 3 is where you get to choose the thing. And
No,
Sunsoul
no.
doesn't get any
As soon
powers.
as you get your key.
Yeah, I can't do.
Oh wait, that's Shadow Monk.
That's the Shadow.
Ah, okay.
That's level. That would be at level 3 anyway.
So
I thought it
anyway,
was a normal monk.
so if I can, and I'm like studying the picture, like if I can talk to him, what do you want to say?
Uh,
Like if I'm being used as a booty call, I'm less inclined. Just a touch, because I'm tired.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if this
I
is
don't really wanna,
a booty call. I just want to know if so.
Message.
If he's real.
Yeah. What could I say? 25 words.
Do you have a name for him?
I don't have his name.
Dream man.
So.
I think you should send. Is this real?
So,
New spell, who does?
I'm calling for Jessop.
Does he know your name?
Uh,
Hope so.
the
That'll be good
One.
to find out.
in your dreams. He wants to know if you really exist and
His reply.
why haven't you met him in person? That's 25 words.
I really hope that none of my students ever watch this and watch these grown-ups counting on their fingers.
Hey,
3-year-olds.
it's hard to keep 25 in.
I
So,
know.
I mean, he counted it out, though,
Oh,
as he
sorry.
Yeah,
said.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say exactly what he said
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
I think that's weird.
okay, so what are you going to say then?
I'm gonna say, hey, Tiefling Dream Dude.
Hey, Tiefling Dream Dude.
Hey.
Okay, whatever, you counted it. I'm not going to count
Okay.
it.
Hey, Tiefling Dream Dude. Wolf Guy Jessop says, hey, are you real? Get back to me. Also, just show up. Okay, thanks, bye. I got 2 more words.
And they can respond in a like manner.
Yeah, they get
Mhm.
like up to 25 words to
Yeah.
respond back.
Alright, so this voice very quietly whispers back a message to your brain. Think of what he would say. Tell him to find me in the temple. That's it.
Yeah.
That is definitely under 25 words.
Yes.
I'd recast sending. Hey, can you be slightly more specific? Like, on the yes, no, are you real? And also the location of said temple. Getting spun.
I'm very real.
No, times 25.
You're already going to the fucking temple.
Yeah, but I don't know if he knows that we're going to the specific temple. Like, we're on the prime material plane. There's a bajillion temples.
Alright, so
We're
says-
going one
he
place
whispers
to-
back, "Yes, I'm real.
Okay.
The temple of the Moon Witch."
Cool. Cool. This message will not repeat.
I think that's 2 uses of sending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
So that's
What do you want to do?
And.
Answer.
I mean, it's not the easiest thing to understand, but maybe it's real.
Well, did you get a response?
I mean, yeah.
Then I would imagine he's real.
I mean, lots of people can respond.
Well, I wouldn't be the right person.
I wouldn't know because I've never met him.
That's actually
Could have been anybody.
It could literally be anyone.
What will he say?
That's why that doesn't work that way.
It says
It could be literally any tiefling who's ever dreamed.
Well, that matches this exact description. I don't know about that.
They all look alike.
Okay, I
Yeah, anyway,
think the long rest
I
thing.
think yeah, we're going to the temple. I
Yeah.
think he plans to be there. Like, so fun.
yeah, I didn't put a door to
Huh.
the igloo because I didn't want no Russ problems in the middle of the night.
Well, let's.
so you didn't put a door.
Yeah, after
Okay, it's not an opening though. There's no
Just a wall.
opening.
yeah, it's just a wall. After me and the feather wanted to join.
Right? Give me a perception check.
11 plus
you can
2.
hear like ching 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 sounds in the middle of the night.
And he's not using his hands.
It wakes you up.
Ignore.
You're ignoring it. Okay, so sound continues until you hear a block of ice fall loose onto the ground and smashes. Oh, shit! And then silence again. This wakes Feather up too. Is loud enough for pretty much anyone in there to hear.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'll just blast.
Alright, so a few blasts of energy fly out over Russ's head. I think he gets the message and goes back and just snuggles with Beatrice instead.
There you go.
So, like, did you charm the crap out of him or something?
No.
He just loves reptilians and cold-blooded.
He's just got a lizard fetish.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever is it taking him up on his offer?
Well,
I jerked
they
it.
got close. Buddy.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
I hope I didn't lead you on by jerking you off.
Oh my god.
I'm just not that into you, really.
I mean,
I was still learning.
Okay, I guess this is the custom out here.
He was young.
hey, when I came in here, you were looking at me all weird. Are you okay?
Tired, mostly.
Insight check. 12.
I'm tired,
Yeah.
mostly.
You have to roll your deception.
I'm tired.
If she's deceiving you.
Why is she
Only if she's
tired,
deceiving you.
An 8 plus something. Or...
Charisma, yeah.
12.
Well, it depends. What do you do if you're not deceiving? It's deception
Just
or...
No, just
If
whatever.
you're not deceiving him, then tell him exactly what you think.
Oh, no, I really am tired.
Okay.
A little concerned by your actions, but it's fine.
Concerned by my actions? Why?
Yeah, it's just, it's kind of like a group thing going
Okay, we'll discuss.
on. Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
If it were me, I'd
Fair
be
enough.
concerned if another party member said, I had a dream demons. And I'm not like scared of the dream demons. I'm like, welcome.
Well, the demon was a tiefling.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so let's.
All right.
So
Mostly-
the
yeah.
night passes. Other than that, perhaps a little uneventfully. Imagine you're able to long rest. Yeah, y'all get a long rest.
Long rest!
Um,
11 points.
If
In the
you
morning
don't
time,
let
you-
me-
I've got 70.
You find that, of course, snow
How are you
falling.
so small?
Sorry.
It's not the size.
How are you so small, Ben?
So in the morning time?
So it's morning time. You open up. Those of you in the tents find that yes, you are indeed buried under a couple extra feet of snow. I guess above you, but
Okay.
it's a fair amount just to dig out of it. I guess. And you see that Russ is already sitting on top of Beatrice.
Oh, Beatrice, that was her name. I thought it was Bernice. No, Beatrice.
I think
that's
it was
right.
Beatrice.
Yeah,
Cyrena and the Griffins are shaking themselves loose with snow. She's, untying them and giving them a quick breakfast. Other than that, it's just, everyone's getting ready to move again.
How's Waterdeep when you left, Cyrena? Everything okay there?
The giants had retreated after the dwarves came and gassed them, basically. And when the Allfather left, they followed him. So the city's safe enough now. Food is a little hard to come by, but the remaining wizards are doing everything they can.
Okay. That's not so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say things are thriving, but making the best of this situation right now. Especially with Neverwinter falling. It's really, I think it's the last place, basically, the last safe place.
So Neverwinter is fallen.
It's just called winter
We got, no, I think even if the giants didn't get him, the storm would have swallowed everyone up right away. Now, our mission's clear that we need to continue this temple. He's going to be watching the ground for us, basically, while we move from the sky.
Yeah.
Once we get there, though, he's going to leave us alone, I hope.
What's wrong with Rose?
Me too.
So does Acki.
The way he looks at me when we talk, it's just gross.
Are you cold-blooded?
I'm cold. Let's just fucking keep moving.
All right.
So, back on the Griffins. Moving ahead. There is a small shape in the distance, making very quick speed moving towards you. Watching it, even through the snow, it's rather difficult to make out exactly what's coming towards you, but it's getting bigger and bigger as it approaches.
Flying or on the
Flying,
ground?
yes, up from the air.
I guess we gotta be wary of whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold Eldritch Blast.
A voice, a deep, sort of dark voice screams out, the time for the Naga is nigh! The seventh head has been restored! You will not reach Selûne's temple alive, interlopers! And large gouts of flame break through the blizzard a short distance ahead of you.
Like 300 feet ahead of us?
Yeah, it's-
Eldritch Blast.
That's a fucking.
Initiative.
Yes.
But I said I was holding the action.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Initiative. He still gets a chance to get out the way of it, to do something before
That'd be a
you.
surprise attack, yeah?
Or he could have been holding it as well. Before you. So
That's
it's
true.
always initiative.
Gotta beat my 12.
21.
I got that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just pull up the creature.
So initiative is now.
Okay.
Where's.
It's just your deck.
Holding an action only allows you to use that action using your reaction. Perform the action using your reaction.
Okay.
It can also shift you in the initiative.
Quite well. 21.
So, I'm gonna go ahead. You can do your Eldritch Blast, but it's going to be just due to the distance. Gazute. And
Snow.
through the blizzard and stuff, it'll just be with a -2 to hit.
Do you really took that 300 foot?
Yep.
Wow.
What's the Eron?
It's 14 to hit with a -2.
14. Right, you fire off the Eldritch Blasts, and they
Sorry, I got
Kind
to
of-
roll it again.
You get 3.
3. No,
That's a 0.
and that one is 22.
22. So, two of them fire off wide. You know this dark, shadowy shape moving ahead of you. The last one hits home though, doing
One
whatever
hit?
damage.
5 points
Yes.
of force damage, and it pushes it back 10 feet.
Interesting visual.
I don't know that it could push back something flying, but I'm just saying.
What is it? Is it a rider flying on a mount?
No, it is not. Well, actually, kind of, but you can't really knock the rider loose. So,
He's attached. Yeah, you can't. But he's
oh my
not
goodness, so
attached.
how much damage was it?
Just 5.
5.
Your hit's disappearing a wee bit.
That's a lot of hit points. Oh boy. Okay, now moving into your field of vision, now you see it swoop overhead, perhaps turning around quickly. This thing is quite fast, and you can make out the huge looming form of an enormous copper dragon with hard, almost metallic scales as it breathes gouts of flame
But it isn't metallic.
near the griffin. What?
But it isn't metallic scale. It's
No.
not. It doesn't look like our dragon.
No, it's not like a robotic
It's
dragon.
a real copper dragon.
But it's just a copper dragon, so they kind of look metallic on the outside, you know? Like he's covered in panties.
And there's somebody driving, riding.
No, you don't see anyone riding on top of it necessarily. It yelled at you on its own. Yeah, we'll go to the initiative rolls now, I suppose. Because this guy's going to try and prevent you from fighting, or, from getting there.
Me too.
I rolled 22.
Okay. So,
Yeah, so I'll go after you.
22,
21.
21.
Also 21, but Feather's dex is higher, so he goes before me.
21.
12.
Jessop has 21 as well.
1.
1 for Martum. And
12.
12 for Acki. 12 and the monster dragon got a 15. Okay, so let's see. So it is Perdita's turn first.
I cast haste on myself.
Okay. Given that bonus to AC and stuff and the extra.
So yeah, it's a +2 to AC. So that makes my AC 20
Okay.
for the next 10 rounds.
Equivalent of wearing plate armor, basically.
Yeah, basically. And just remember that it's concentration. So if he hits me, I have to roll. And then I'm just gonna head towards it.
So you're gonna move the griffin up to toward it. So yeah, you're move within striking distance
Who's
of
on
it.
which griffin? I'm going to be on
Oh
yours.
yeah, I guess we should decide that.
I'll be on her griffin.
Okay.
Makes it easier.
One
You can get an extra
has
action as well.
I know.
Perdita
So
and
you dash.
Feather.
Oh no,
And
no,
then-
I don't have to move.
Griffin 2, we'll say, has Cyrena. And who wants to be with her on Griffin 2?
Hit me.
Marta. So then that's 2 each, so there's 2 more people, so Acki and Jessop can split which griffin they want to be on.
I guess I can be on the one with Martin. It's fine.
And I'm on the other one.
Okay. No problem. So, Perdita just went, you moved, you did the spell. Is that
Yeah.
everything?
I do have another, because of the spell, I have another action.
Okay.
And with that action, I am going to shoot off firebolt at
Okay.
the dragon. And that is, let me just roll to attack. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
So that's
So-
3d10.
Do you think a stunned flying thing would fall down or just will be able to?
Yeah, probably fall down.
I think that if they're flying, they can take enough action to stay flying.
Also
They
heard
can't
that
make
before.
movement.
Yeah,
They
but it
can-
can like
20 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, and that's me.
Beefy hit on the dragon, and then it goes to Feather Marshal. So you are on the same griffin. She just moved you next to her.
in striking
Oh,
range
shit.
or like how's it working?
No, never mind.
Yeah, you're within striking distance. You're right next to the copper dragon. The griffin's like, oh shit, what the fuck are we doing next to this thing?
Okay. I'll hit it with my spear. Let's go for a 20. I'll go for the spear. First attack. 28.
Okay.
Yeah, 28 to hit. And I will try stunning.
So let's see.
Let me just. That was a spear, so it's just. 8 damage.
Okay.
Sudden death. And yeah, DC 16 con save to try and stun him.
Okay, so
It's gone up. 16.
when you strike this this dragon to stun him, you are kind of surprised to find that it's basically like smacking a stake.
No key.
There's no key points within this dragon. There's no life force in it whatsoever.
This is aerial combat?
Do I think it's
Yes.
undead? Or just-
It doesn't look undead, but it feels like hitting a zombie or something like that.
Do I get the feeling it's the same as the dragon in the whatchamacallit that had the Naga inside?
Well, you don't particularly get that feeling necessarily, but logically speaking, that makes sense.
I don't think we're fighting this dragon, we're fighting the Naga that's inside, I shout out. Same as the white, was it white?
Noxus.
Yeah, same as Noxus.
Okay.
So beware of spells.
She's like, Noxus? Who?
What do you mean beware of spells?
The Nagas cast loads more spells.
Okay, she is
Oh, you mean beware of us getting hit by a spell?
Beware of spells.
Well, it could also be beware
Not
of casting
beware of
spells.
spells.
Alright, so,
That was one hit. That was one hit.
one hit.
Okay, well now, I don't know.
So, you did the damage for that hit already.
Yeah. So it was 8.
Shush, she wasn't saying anything.
She was saying stuff. Loud.
Miming.
Bring in a message to
And I do agree that miming should be illegal.
you. Okay, I will hit it again with my second attack. So I have a second attack. That's only 16.
16 will miss this magnificent beast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Then
How
I
close
will
are we to them?
use.
We're right
We're right next to it.
No, I mean our griffin.
I don't know what your griffin is.
Maybe on both sides. I don't know.
I use a key point and cost patient defense.
Okay.
Watch it.
It's going to make a swipe with its tail, and it's using a legendary action to do so. It's not.
That's me.
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna try to knock you off of the griffin.
I think.
It won't move you. It's just. I'm just saying that's what he's trying to like.
Yeah. He has disadvantage. Dodge action.
Oh yeah, because of the
Mhm.
patient defense. So that first one was 29. So next one is actually only 17.
That hits me.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
That's my AC.
Are you?
My AC is 17. Damn it, that also always worked.
Okay, so the damage isn't too crazy for the tail attack at least. Does so that's 11 damage. And you stay on the mount. It just whacks you on the head or something. Going to Jessop.
Okay.
The other griffin.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I look at it and Jessop's eyes flash two different colors. The one flashes green, the other one flashes red. And I'm casting Hunter's Mark on it. And then I fire off 2 arrows. The one was a 17, the other one is a 20. I'm
Okay.
using the petrification arrows that the Summer Queen gave us.
Okay. So 17 and 20.
Yes.
So both arrows fall a bit short.
Okay.
Perhaps carried away by the heavy gusts.
Fair enough. That's what I'm doing.
It is the actual dragon / Nagas turn, so it's going to try and.
Or were you going to do
use
War
its,
God's Blessing?
Breath weapon.
Well, you can still do that if you want to.
I can't after I found out whether it works or not.
Oh, okay. Oops. She has an ability with War God's Blessing, but you were too quick to say it doesn't work. But it's fine.
She has to add before you say whether it hits or not.
No, it's fine because now I know where the bottom range is.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. So it tries to breathe some acid on you, but you know what? No, it can't use its breath weapon. It's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Instead, it opens its mouth, and you can see a small little set of eyes sitting on top of the tongue.
There's the Naga!
Is
That-
it like
Like the alien?
Alien?
Yeah, a little bit, except it stays in. you
Yeah.
know? It's not poking out. But a bolt of lightning strikes down toward the griffin.
Which one?
So that would be in a straight line.
There's-
I imagine it can get all y'all.
Dexterity.
Okay.
So that'd be, yeah, let me look up lightning really quick. I have the monster app out, not the...
You have to make a dex save.
so I rolled for my concentration. I got 16, just so you know. So I still have the
Still haste going
still got
on.
haste going.
So it will be a dexterity saving throw.
For all of us or just those 3?
For Perdita, Feather, and Acki.
Okay.
Why is it always next to the 2, just top?
Yep.
Next to the 20.
Yep. Yep. It taunts you.
28, you're fine.
No damage.
21.
21, you're fine. 5. So they both duck, I guess, under the bolt, and you're like, why are you guys ducking?
It's like the branch when you're
So-
a computer.
So half damage and
0
full damage,
damage.
but you have that monk thing.
But
So you
can't
take-
you also half your damage? No, it's a melee weapon attack. Cunning it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, you have evasion.
Evasion.
Yeah, that's the same as me. You also take no damage.
No, I have a cunning action.
No, you also have evasion. You're a rogue.
Where?
Look for it.
If he's high enough level.
Yeah, so you get 14.
Oh,
You get it like
yeah.
level 5, you get evasion.
But
I
how
think
come
it's
don't
reaction.
see it?
Oh, wait, does Arcane Trickster get
It's
it though?
reaction.
Yeah. Normal rogue. not a.
Uncanny
It's a
dodge.
normal rogue thing.
Yeah.
It's not a reaction. You've got this on reaction, so they're all.
It's not
It's just a
there.
thing that you do.
Okay, so
Wait,
20.
the lightning bolt. Do I have magic resistance advantage on saves
I think
versus
I have
magic?
it.
Did you activate the?
No, it's just natural 1T.
Oh, okay, that's a
Wait,
1T thing. I thought it was like.
does that work again?
Yeah,
No,
no,
sorry, that doesn't work against fireballs.
Okay, well, it's a lightning bolt. Does that
Okay.
still affect it?
Nope.
So that's 22 damage.
22, I take it.
Lightning's not considered
I have
magical.
evasion.
Oh, so I don't
It
get
is,
any
but I
damage?
No
think-
damage.
Nice, so
This
no
works
damage,
against
22
fireballs.
damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
22.
action, man. It's
Let's
just
see.
a trait.
Okay.
It's just something you have.
The monster is the dragon is going to. You see the Naga's head kind of slither back in,
Yeah.
and the dragon's head reaches down for a bite on this guy here. It's cocked. Okay, he gets a 17
You attack.
to hit again.
It's me, Mrs. Her.
Okay, so this one's just a bite though. So that would be. So 21 damage.
21 damage.
Yep, from a bite, and that is the dragon. He'll use his movement to go 80 feet up. So attack, move
Attacks
up.
of opportunity?
Yeah.
Every time. I didn't want to say it because the last time I said it, I got cursed and my soul got stolen from me. So I was like, I want to say it this time and maybe that won't happen to me.
It's okay,
Yeah, so
I
you
will
can-
take the curse upon
So
myself.
you
it's
three
fine.
can attack of opportunity this guy as he tries to move
Us
up.
or
No,
them?
no, them.
These-
The Griffin number 1 is Perdita, Feather, and Acki.
Okay.
We're just a little bit behind.
They're taking the brunt of the attacks right now.
Okay,
Okay.
so I guess my griffin can do it an attack of
Strong
opportunity.
13.
13 misses.
There's a bounce,
15.
man.
15 misses.
27.
27 hits.
And
Oh,
shit. Do I get?
yes.
Oh my fuck.
You do.
Sneak attack,
It's
right?
his turn, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
we're all
once per
next
turn.
turn. Yeah.
Once per turn, not once per round.
More?
And has noise.
So that's 7, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, roll your move damage
I would
too.
also got that if I hit him.
Fucker.
Ten,
Reminds me.
15, 19,
And a
D4. 22 plus your.
plus. Oh, I forgot about that.
What's that one?
For my actual attack.
26.
Oh no, sorry,
No,
I'm being
that's the
a
D4.
retard. Sorry. Plus 6.
24 plus
It's
6.
a
30.
hurtful turn.
30.
30.
30.
30 damage, okay.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yay.
Maybe hurtful to retards.
They don't know.
Oh, did I say?
Yeah,
did.
they
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, I'm so sorry.
So for all of our retarded viewers out there,
They don't know.
Oh,
Darn, it's just stop! Just stop! It's making it worse!
we don't condone this
Retards.
I
behavior.
can't believe it. Anyway. Carry on.
So,
Don't
Jesus
do
Christ,
this
where
in
are we? Acki then Martum.
Fucker.
Okay,
So this dragon's zooming up high.
as he's zooming away, I web. Well, he's a construct. I web him, his
Okay.
whole body. Basically, I want to sticky his wings, his arms, his legs, his mouth. Just coat him in web.
Aye.
And is the word of binding a bonus action or an action? Because once he's
On an attack of opportunity?
no.
Oh,
This is his turn now.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
because once I web him, I just want to web him and then
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a powerful thing,
And
you
the web
know?
would work, yeah, that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
using a god's power, you know, that should be pretty convenient to have the power of a god.
Find
So-
that shit out.
so
So
now
you-
let's see if he needed his wings to fly.
So you grab him with the web
Isn't there a save?
No. Oh,
The
dexterity to dodge the web.
to dodge the web. Okay,
I
this is,
think so.
this is his opportunity.
I don't know anything about webs.
Dragons have surprisingly little
They
dexterity,
used to have.
so
So
They're
spell.
very
oh my god. Once again, still being honest, that's a 3 plus a 1 equals a 4. I don't think he succeeded in dodging the web.
Yay.
So you web this dragon up. He's kind of struggling against it for a moment, and then you speak this word. It doesn't even sound like Acki's voice. It sounds, like thunder in the distance. And the dragon suddenly drops like a rock.
Nice.
Cyrena is pointing down where the dragon is falling. You can see a bunch of ruined stones arrayed in sort of a half circle. It crashes into the stones. And she pushes the griffin into a dive down to the ground as you've approached the location. As you see the ground, you can see Russ standing on a giant's shoulders, axe in hand, beating down on its shoulders and neck. A giant crocodile gripping the arm of the same giant in one of its death spins, trying to rip the giant's arm off. Two more of these powerful giants are arrayed around in this scene of chaos, basically. And then, bam, dragon smashes into the stones. This is what you're seeing as you're diving down. Russ and Beatrice engaged in combat with 3 frost giants.
All right. Nice.
Still got a little more time.
Yeah.
I have to pee though, so if we could take like a short little, I'll just clap and.
Yeah.
Alright, so
We'll strategize.
yeah, strategize.
I am just destined to not get to play, you guys.
You never get a chance to attack anything.
I didn't get to attack anything last time. It's because I don't have any decks, so I get really low.
I think maybe I should cast.
First time I've
Remember
That's so
guidance.
weird.
You can use guidance to add it to your initiative rolls.
No, you
You can. It's an ability check. It's a dexterity
But
ability.
It takes an action to cast.
You can't cast it before you do it when you have to do
I
it.
agree that it can be used, but
It can be used.
when
Oh
do
shit!
you
I
use
forgot
that
I have
ability?
advantage.
Before you're about to get into battle.
Yeah.
1 minute before you're about to get into battle this way.
I don't even need it.
But you'd have to roll initiative to cast guidance.
Because you're thinking about
You're
the
not
battle
casting it
already.
at somebody else, so I don't know.
You're thinking about the battle. So you've
And
already
my
Yeah.
sort
dex
of rolled
saving
initiative.
is 11. So I'm basically always going to have
Same way, also, is
Hey,
it jack
are
of
we
all
gonna
trades?
fight all this, or are we just gonna go to the temple?
Fight.
Or like,
Because you must do
Do
the
you-
temple spear thing next week.
Well,
And then
I'm wondering how high were we flying?
Well, that dragon tried to go 80 feet up.
yeah,
But
no,
it did go 80 feet
I'm
up.
just
above
saying,
us.
like, the whole world or Russ. Like, where's our priorities here?
Oh, we have time now.
There is no time. The
We're trying to
Alpha is
get into
literally
it.
on the move.
We
We're
have
trying to get into the thing,
temple,
and this
so
thing's stopping us. We have to kill it, and then we go into the temple.
Also, it's your turn in the
If,
next
Okay.
one,
if
isn't
we
it?
were talking to
Yeah.
each other in the game, that's
Yeah,
what
clap.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
So you guys are making your way down toward the ground where you see, Russ fighting the giants, and the dragon had crashed toward the entrance of the temple. What are you guys gonna do?
I want to know if the dragon looks like it's moving. Like, will ever move again.
Can't really see it, I suppose, unless you want to go like above before swooping down. So I guess swooping down, you can see it's still webbed on the ground inside of the temple. Wish I had the maps for-
I reckon.
I mean, Alan's flying straight down that.
I reckon we ought to try and get to the temple.
If I still have
I don't know if we're going to be able to. There's all these things outside.
The dragon ran in the temple, which is the door is under there as well. In the ground. Went down the slope.
Well, we don't know exactly
Yeah, I
where
guess you
if
could
it's blocking
enter-
anything, but
I guess you could enter the temple actually from above where the dragon crashed through.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Just
So
fly
it's
straight
go straight
down.
into the temple.
Fly straight down into the temple.
Here we go, here's the hint.
okay.
Also, when the web wears off, if we didn't kill the dragon, he might come
The
back.
web cannot
Okay, so
wear
let's
off.
go kill-
The word of binding is forever.
Yeah, but the web can wear off.
If the web wears
I don't
off,
think
we
it
can-
does.
I don't think it
I
will.
It would take
It
a
does
piece
with
of hair
binding.
and make it stay forever. That's the idea of binding.
Yeah.
Makes it indestructible, super forever, tie something together.
I
So-
shot over to
Okay, so we
Margo.
don't care about that anymore.
You're
Okay.
missing again there, Danny.
Nice, so you guys are going to try and enter the temple, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys hop off the griffins, and I guess Cyrena's tying them up to whatever nearest post there is.
Well, that's good. What should we do about the dragon?
Looks like it's held solid. She goes up to it, tries to pull on the web, and it's just like metal, no give.
Can we open the dragon's?
If
Oh,
that thing is bound there forever.
I made it sure coded. I was like mouth, wings,
Okay.
He specifically said that he webbed the mouth.
Oh, okay.
the whole thing, mouth, wings,
We'll see.
limbs.
Has plot armor. So this is wet.
So as she's checking this webbing
Speaks out
From-
here.
under the dragon's tail, a small amount of movement, and then the ripping of flesh and scales as
Did that take
a
the metal?
large naga
Cork
escapes,
it.
rips itself free from the dragon's nether regions,
Okay.
It's
possible
Martin's
I'll
turn.
run
It's
seven.
Martin's
It is
turn.
Martin's turn.
reaches
It's
up,
Martin's turn.
grabs Cyrena, tosses her off to the side. Martum.
Go. Attack.
I was not planning on attacking.
Nuke this thing.
Yes,
But
this
I will. It's fine. It's
this
fine. I will.
monstrous naga, looking perhaps even a little stronger than the ones before that you encountered in Grandfather Turtle, now stands before you. If snakes could grin, it would be grinning at you guys.
Is it-
a shit-eating
Is
grin,
it within
literally.
melee range as well?
Oh.
You're in a small entranceway to the large gatehouse, so you can get up to him.
Going to cast. Yeah, I am gonna actually cast Guiding Bolt 5th level. Guiding Bolt at 5th level.
Alright.
Hold on. Guiding Bolt. 17 plus 10 is 27.
Yeah, hits.
Better.
I will tell you. I hit 24.
Can I borrow
Yeah,
66, please?
Oh yeah.
All of these.
I don't want to use the big ones. They're too scary. There you
Does make my OCD very happy for us.
Casino dice.
Alright, so
Oh,
Marta
Wow,
nice.
that's amazing.
unleashes
Fucking
a
hell.
powerful magical bolt at the
Nice.
Naga.
Gates of
33.
hell.
33
Seek
points.
Allah looking through.
33 points of damage.
33 points.
33 points of damage.
Yep.
Let's see.
Radiant.
And then I'm
Next
going
attack
to...
is advantage.
Yeah, well, I'm going to use that next attack.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to attack with the Warhammer.
How do you do that?
Isn't guiding-
Clerics have an ability to use a bonus action as an attack if you use an attack.
War clerics.
War clerics specifically. So I take it. And I'm going to be using a
Yeah.
cone of fire on this.
Yeah.
So
How much
that-
damage was
33.
33.
Melts this fucker.
Okay. And then you're gonna hit him with the hammer and do an additional fire
Yep.
blast on
Advantage
him.
on the attack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have advantage on the attack. Which is 28 to hit.
28 definitely hits pretty much anything in the game.
Okay, so there's 5 plus 6 is 11 points of force damage. Plus 5 more fire, plus 5 more. So there's 16 so far. 9, 10, 20, 27 fireball.
27 on the
Plus
fireball.
16, yeah. 42.
27
Plus-
plus 16.
43.
43.
Okay,
Plus
so
bonuses from your weapon hit. Oh, you did that already on the first one.
Yeah, I did that.
43.
okay, that's a big hit. You pretty much have brought this thing to like the halfway point
Nice.
in one couple of smash.
Shots.
She's been pent up.
I wish I could get better weapons.
Yeah.
Then let's see who's next on the initiative order.
Perdita.
Perdita.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, we're just gonna keep the same initiative, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna take one more hit
Okay.
because I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Okay.
Take one more.
Fighter ability.
Fighter woke up.
It was a 19, but I rolled a 1. I'll add a 10 to that with War God's Blessing.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what
you
was
can add it up.
was that 29?
No.
That comes up to 22.
Oh,
Alright, so that'll hit then.
But you're just adding, using it to just add 10 to the
No,
one.
no,
So
no,
why
no,
would you
no.
Do that for an 11.
6 and 6 is 12 plus 6 is 18.
18 more damage.
Jesus.
Okay, now I'm done, y'all. I wasn't planning on attacking at all, but
Yeah.
So,
since we're here.
using a legendary
Wish you was
action, this
bored.
Naga is going to try to, obviously, bite Mardum, who just caused such grievous harm. Alright, so it's reaching down to bite Mardum's face, maybe off. That is a crit. I am not lying about the crit. There is the evidence.
It is angry.
Suck. What is it?
Let's see, so...
Probably not.
Don't you have a Wargoat blessing thing that nullifies a crit?
That's a Death Cleric.
20's always hit.
Oh, sorry, Grave Domain or Death
Yeah.
Cleric. One of the
Grave
two.
Yeah,
Domain, that's what thingy
They
is
wouldn't
Yeah.
get the critical damage,
Deuces.
so if you're Grave Domain.
Deuces.
Yeah, I saw him do it.
So that's 25 points of damage on the bite. And then give me a con save, please.
Wormy time.
Just make it like that so let's see.
You're gonna be its baby's
Shut up, I had to
mouth.
think about it. Hey, I've already done this once. It's
A
fine.
man's
You've
baby,
been
which
a
dice
snake
you
baby
roll.
mouth?
It's just 11.
Alright, so you can feel the Naga inject you with what feels like, worms, basically. But when he removes his mouth from the bite, reaches back up with his mouth, from the wound, you can feel sort of a hot, sizzling heat, and the worm crawls out of the hole and falls to the ground dead, burned away, as if it just walked into the middle of a fire.
Cool, Hellish Rebuke.
Right, and then Hellish Rebuke, that kind of fits in with that perfectly.
Awesome.
Right, so
It's
how
my
much damage
first
is
time
it?
ever doing this. It's a dex save of 14 first.
Right, let's see. It does pass that.
Cool, it takes half damage. 2d10 5 damage. Which is 12, so it takes 6.
Okay, so just like to point out that in one round of attacks, Marta brought this thing completely to
Jesus.
halfway dead.
Good job.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to play in a while, you guys.
So next is Perdita.
Perdita.
Oh, only one attack. Yeah, okay. So, I just want to know, does 17 hit?
17 misses.
Okay, so then I attack 3 times, but I only hit once. Because I have
27, yeah.
27 on the one that hits. And that will be... Where's that D4 now? There. 4... So that's basically 10.
Okay, four plus that is 10, 22, 28, 35. 35 in total.
35...
35 damage?
Yeah. The one hit, that's it.
That's it? Yeah.
Okay, and then it's going to also use its next legendary action to cast a spell. A sickening green ray of magical energy escapes its lips and goes straight for Mardum, I would say, actually.
Oh,
Just, I was thinking it would attack you, but I was like, well, actually, Mardum just opened a can of whoop ass on him. So it's going to try and neutralize that first. So that'll be a dex saving throw.
Oh, good. I add nothing to dex saving throws.
It's gonna
That's
be
what
crit.
makes it so
It's gonna be
fun.
crit.
This is 20.
That's
Yes.
18.
18.
Nice, so half damage then. So I just roll these first.
Wow, that was a lot of dice. I
And
did
then
it.
you should break once per round.
Huh?
Oh, it's only a strike.
For what? For Hellish Rebuke's only one reaction. So I can't take any more reactions because I did my action first time.
There's, 75. Wait, 75 damage before you cut it in half.
Oh, okay, so
32 or
37?
something?
37?
37? Okay, 37 damage. Yeah,
What
I
was
wasn't
that?
thinking correctly.
Raven people. No, what was that?
Disintegrates. The spell automatically disintegrates a large or smaller non-magical object or a creation of magical force. Wait. So,
No, she's not that.
I don't think you have anything that's like non-magical,
Well,
really.
it's only, I think if you aim it at that, but it aimed at her.
Yeah, so I think it's fine actually. So does its damage and moving on. It is
I'm also
Feather's
about
turn.
half health.
Good. Feather's turn.
It's okay.
I run up to it and hit it.
that makes sense. It's a tried and true method.
With my spear.
Alright.
Ooh, close. 30.
30. 30 misses. What? No,
Let's
yeah.
roll twice, quick. 30. 2 30s.
2 30s in a row.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
high
try
level
stun
D&D
him.
for you, everyone.
I'll try stun him. DC 16.
Okay.
The first one.
Boopity boo. What was it?
Con
Dice
save, 16.
16 con save. He passes the first one.
Okay, then I'll do it on the second one as well.
Fails the second one.
And that's 8 and 9 plus actions. Plus 14. 23 damage.
So you get.
And he's stunned.
Sorry, you don't have any levels of rogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Plus 6. Thank you.
Okay, so it goes to Jessop.
Okay, it's stunned.
It's
So does
stunned.
that mean I have advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Attacks have advantage.
Yeah. That you
okay.
can-
So even without advantage, I'm gonna roll these again, but I pre-rolled everything. So first, I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns. So Hunt's Mark is gone from the other one. So without advantage, it was a 22 and a 26.
That hits.
Okay, let me see if I get crits. That's just better. No crits. Okay, so they both hit. Okay, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18. Oh, it cannot. All right, awesome,
Yeah.
sweet,
Fails it.
cool. So the first Martin, are you right on it?
We are both.
Yeah,
all three.
All three of them are in close range.
Both you need
of
to
it.
make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
You know who doesn't do dex saves well? The one who's at half health right now.
20.
You're fine. Oh, you take half damage.
No.
So this is
Evasion.
a skill check, so I've got, that's
10.
10, I've got 21.
So you
Also
take
no
half,
damage.
or you have
Also
evasion
no
as well.
damage. Evasion.
Yeah, I definitely take the full damage.
We just pass all the.
So I'm using the petrification arrows with both of them. So I cannot remember what they do, but anyway,
It's like a stunning effect, actually, isn't it? Or
Hey,
I
what did
think
we get?
it it does. It knocks them in place. You know, they
It
can't move.
entangles them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, they're both those things. So to the Naga, 44 points of damage.
44.
Yes, and to Martum, 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus what is that? 10 plus 7 is 17. 20. 22 points of piercing damage. So yeah, so the hail thorns, the first one splits and peppers it, and then the second one comes. And
Alright.
Ow!
So
sorry.
So yes, Feather Marshal leaps out of the way. Perdita as well. Martin is too busy fighting this Naga off hand to
Step out the
hand,
way.
not noticing the hail of arrows raining down. The Naga lets out one last horrible
Insane.
screech and falls over dead.
I killed it.
Martum, looking a little bit like a porcupine, shakes the arrows.
Ow.
Sorry, here I'll cast Cure Wounds at 4th level for you.
The entrance to the ancient temple
I
of
gotta roll.
Selûne creaks open. A diminutive figure strides through, and you hear Zenbri's voice call out, "You guys are finally here! Good!"
I just run right at her and try and hug her.
She,
I fall for it. You know what's happening.
perhaps a little unwilling, is like, "Okay, fine, yeah. It's been a while. You can get a hug."
Very
Little one.
Little one.
She punches you in the face.
Yeah.
What?
Where did
Hurry, get in!
No, hold
For
on,
the giants.
hold on. I've been trying to contact you forever. You can't answer a phone?
I didn't receive any messages.
You check it.
I've been trapped here for some time now.
Trapped where?
trapped? How? Where did you go?
Selûne's temple, the place we're currently at.
You left us in the Underdark. How did you get out?
I escaped. It
Yeah.
wasn't that tricky, really. Just
Inside check.
I detect thoughts.
I have so many questions. Zenbri.
That's 22 for
You know what?
inside check.
Zimbri didn't answer any of the city messages that I sent.
Normally I'd be trusting, but since everyone is mistrusting, I detect thoughts. What is this? Is this really Zenbri? What are the sources?
yes, this is Zenbri. And yeah, she wants you all to follow her through the temple.
22 for the inside check. She said she
I go,
escaped.
yeah.
What isn't she telling?
This is your friend that you guys spoke of?
It's Zenbri.
I don't think she ever met
No,
Perdita. No,
obviously.
obviously
No,
not.
cool.
So
No.
no, she knew Martum, though,
Oh, yes, she
right?
knew
Yeah.
Martum.
So
It's Zenbri. Let's go.
I don't. It just.
Did you check her throat?
yeah, the insight check doesn't reveal anything.
You
Doesn't
check her
really-
throat.
No, I just go. It's
Yeah, I'll
Zenbri,
tell you
let's
guys about it on the way, but we really need to get going.
Let's go. Let's
I'll
go.
Okay, fine.
give her a big hug. I hope you're okay.
Right, and with that,
Are you still with?
the heroes follow Zenbri through the main gate, once again entering the hidden Temple of Selûne, now lying in ruins. What awaits them in this ancient, ruined place? What does it mean that that Zenbri was waiting for them to lead them through? Find out next time on the nearly final episode of Dice, Nerds, and Nagas. Thank you so much. Bye.